Hey, this is Prashant Nair. Today I'm going to talk about Thomas H. Davenport's article, Putting the Enterprise into Enterprise Systems. At the beginning of the article, there is a definition of enterprise systems where Davenport says that they are commercial software packages which promise a seamless integration of all the information flowing through the company. The article also delves into vendors like SAP, BAN, Oracle, and PeopleSoft as some of the companies which have seen immense growth over the years. And article also hints about some of the horror stories that a lot of companies faced, and there are a lot of out of control projects that should certainly give managers a pause. So as we keep reading the article, we can delve into more detail about all these things. This slide talks about why enterprise systems are so attractive to the organizations. So as you can see in the diagram, you have a central database and the diverse company functions interacting through the central database, what you can call as a seamless flow. And using a central database dramatically streamlines flow of information through the business. So many vendors, enterprise service vendors, advertise their products based on these kind of diagrams, and a lot of organizations also aspire to get their organization to this stage. So that's what attracts a lot of companies to implement enterprise systems. In this article, Davenport talks about the way enterprise systems and the business strategy clash with each other. Even though enterprise systems offer potential big benefits, there is danger associated with the fact that the systems are almost universally applicable. Then configuring an enterprise system is largely a matter of compromises. So the business is done in a particular way, and the enterprise systems work in a different way. So to make the enterprise systems work for the organization, the company needs to make some compromises. Then most companies installing enterprise systems will need to adapt or even completely rework their business processes to fit the requirements of the system. Another key point being that the competitive advantage is reduced just because most of the enterprise systems implementation have significant similarity between them. One of the executives is quoted in this article as SAP isn't a software package, it's a way of doing business. So this very much summarizes this slide. Davenport then delves into the impact of enterprise systems on organizations. It can go two ways. One is it can create a flatter, more flexible and more democratic organization. On the other hand, it can create a centralized organization where there is a control over information and standardization of processes. It's up to the company to adapt what kind of path they want to take. There are some companies who have used their enterprise systems to introduce more consistent operating practices across geographically dispersed units. So you could call them as centralized approach. But most of the other companies they don't like uniformity because it means less flexibility, as some regional units need to tailor their operations for local customers. Many companies like HP, Monsanto, Nestle have taken a different kind of approach, what they term as federalist operating model. This basically is to preserve local autonomy while maintaining degree of corporate control. So what they need to be careful in federalist approach is the fact that the extent to which they can delve into corporate control, it has to be well controlled. Otherwise, it can be catastrophic. Next, Davenport talks about a success story of a chemical company called Elf Autochem. Without enterprise systems, they were fragmented. The organization was broken into 12 different business units. And because of the fragmentation, the operating data was not flowing smoothly through the organization. The top management is not getting the information it needed. The customers would make a lot of phone calls to get something done, and there was a lack of continuity. With enterprise systems, the company took it as an opportunity to take a fresh look at company strategy and organization, rather than as a technology initiative. They decided to focus mainly on four key processes. So instead of trying to adopt a lot of enterprise systems modules, they ended up just choosing four of them, being uh, materials management, production planning, order management, and financial reporting, as these were the customer focused and most distorted ones. They ended up seeing that there was 95% orders that got fulfilled with one call and operating costs reduced by tens and millions of dollars. So it was a success story. Questions for the week are pretty simple. Let's say you're implementing the enterprise systems. Answer any two of the following questions. So you can pick and choose any questions you want. Some of them may apply, some of them may not apply, but I'm sure you will be able to answer at least two of them. So all the best, and looking forward to your participation in the discussion board and some fun. Thank you.